In today's video, I will be showing how I made over $300 shorting the NASDAQ 100 future market. As you can see in the clip I'm showing right now, I am trading M&Q, which is a smaller contract than the NQ. I am already up with a closed PL of $245. As I am shorting the market, the reason why I'm holding on to my position, as you will see in the video, is I know it will go even further down is through my indicators. My indicators are showing me to hold on to my position and wait so that I can trail my stop loss and manage my risk. And you're going to see that in the video, and it is quite a long video, so I will speed it up. As I speed it up, you will see that the market does go down right there, and I trail my stop loss to manage my risk so I can gain a profit, and it does close me out at my position at 17,073, exactly making this trade a profit of $70 and a 35-point trade from shorting the NAS 100 future market, with a total closed PL of now $314. Now let's get into the breakout of how I took this trade and made my 35 points from it. So here we are in the breakdown of the trade. I marked out my entry point, which is at 15,108. But first of all, we have to note down that the market this day turned into a downtrend, as you can see from the very strong bearish candlesticks and from the crossover of all the moving averages to the downside. Now, the first signal that I looked for me to enter the trade was when the bearish candlestick, this one, went below the two bullish momentum shifts. These two, when it went below them, and it's a strong bearish candlestick, I decided to enter my trade. And lucky for me, it did close below the two momentum shift on the bullish side, so that worked out even well. Another signal I did see is that this bearish candlestick had a momentum shift moving downward as it started to reach this green moving average, indicating that this green moving average started to act as a resistance line. So this trade right over here is basically a breakout trade, breaking out from the old low of the day, which is the momentum shifts, which are these, breaking out from the old low of the day, and it was a large bearish candlestick. And seeing the large bearish candlestick, I was able to see that there is more momentum going to the short side of the market. Now, what led me to hold on to my trade after I did enter it is that the market started to base out, but had no momentum to go up as indicated from my indicators over here. As you can see, if we line up everything, the bearish candlesticks were in the red, as well as the red momentum is going lower than the old low of the days. So that told me to stick in the trade even though we had this big bullish candlestick. And as you can see, we stuck in the trade, as well as the stochastics showing big spikes downwards and matching everything up. It told us to stick in the trade as there is going to be one more push downward, which the push downward was this big bearish candlestick, and that is where I did take myself out, which was around this area. And as you can see, my indicators did tell me to hold in, but the reason why I did take myself out at this area is because the small trader oscillator decided to go up. And as you know, when you're at a new low of the day, a new lower low, and you don't have much energy in the oscillator, and the oscillator is starting to show new highs, But when you're low, then it's telling you, all right, one last push down, you take yourself out, or you start trailing to to manage your risk, because now the market is going to start to reverse. And what did happen is I managed my risk, and when it had its last push downward, it rejected and it went back up. And I saw this because my indicators showed me it was going to do that. So after we had the big bearish stick to the downside, I took myself out. Right after that, we had the momentum shift to the upside and the big rejection from the downside. So that's basically how I took the 35 points of profit. This trade was from June 28th of 2023, so exactly one day after the trade that I took on the previous video. So this video was to show how I usually take my short trades, and I trade with real money on a live account, as that is the only way you're going to learn trading and how to deal with emotions. So see you guys on the next one.